in their hand. This is Talkin' Tipsy with your host, Dallas Jackson. He's sitting down with the singers, the songwriters, and the wild ones behind the hits for all the unfiltered stories, bad decisions, and the truth straight from the bar stool. So sit back and relax. It's time for Talkin' Tipsy.
All right, we are Talkin' Tipsy today. I'm your host, Dallas Jackson, and today's guest is Layla Tucker. How are you doing today?
Howdy.
And our special guest co-host is Mr. Lance Goodman, CEO and founder of Spintel. How are you doing today?
Special.
Oh, yeah.
That's what my mom told me.
And then we even have a nice guest here, Miss Tracy Moore.
Yeah.
How you doing, Tracy? She's on here against her will,
Yes.
but she's here nonetheless. So thank you for jumping in.
You're welcome.
So so what we'll do today is we're just going to talk about a few things. We're going to sip on a few ice cold Talladega Lights. Oh yeah, and then we're going to, of course, wrap up with a sip to remember, brought to you by Four Branches Bourbon. That's always something we look forward to, of course. But yeah. So to get started, Layla, I met you.
I'm sorry.
I think the first time was technically briefly in what's that bar over downtown with the pool tables with Monty.
Oh, the cellar.
Cellar, yeah.
that's
New
right.
great spot. Cellar, love it. Have you been there yet, Lance? Or?
I was banned.
Okay.
No, I haven't been yet.
Yeah.
I believed you.
Well,
And there's so many things that
to be banned.
in the future.
Yes. So briefly there, and then randomly got a text from you about like, hey, like what's going on? I was like, well, I'm actually relaunching Tipsy, and then started booking the podcast. So here we are. You know, it's just funny how everything kind of comes together, and I always knew that Lance would be a great co-host. So no pressure at all.
I bring the color to color commentating.
Perfect. Yeah. We look one of those golf claps again.
It's regal.
Regal.
And Tracy, I know you had a lot you wanted to talk about today.
I do have a lot to talk about
Yeah, girl.
Weren't you saying you had a bunch of naughty stories?
Yeah.
that you don't need to hear.
Yeah. No one will ever hear.
Well, yeah. So as we get rolling here, what I like to do is first, so your story is going to be a little bit more unique. So let's start with what got you into music? I have no idea at all.
Well, I kind of grew up in it. My mom's a singer, and my dad's a songwriter, and country music was just always around, and music in general.
Yeah.
But I love all kinds of music, but I had to find country again.
Oh, yeah. And so, like, did you start singing first, playing instruments first? Like, what was the first?
I mean, I came out of the womb singing.
Oh, wow.
I can't
That's
remember.
impressive.
I can't remember when I started, but I know I've never stopped.
Yeah. And I've actually seen some cool videos in my brief research about you on stage with your mother, and that's pretty cool, and obviously very talented.
Thank you.
Got to see you perform at Fog Street Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And I know.
Who's your mom? Just for our audience.
Tanya Tucker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Usually we don't like to ask people who their mother is, but we'll let it slide this time.
I'll have it.
Well, you must have been hitting some high notes coming out of the womb.
I mean,
and
yeah.
And your mother at the same time? It was like a concert.
Well, yeah, it was. They were literally playing Layla as I was coming out of the womb. Yeah, the doctor pressed play.
Wait, really?
I swear.
That's a real story.
Yeah, I swear.
Wow.
Awesome.
And the doctor's like, now? And mom's like, not now. He's
Wait,
like, now? Not now. She's like, now.
really?
I swear. And they pressed play and Layla,
Wow.
started playing. I came into the world.
Now, just to put some perspective here, so when they hit play, was this a record player, CD player, cassette player,
A-track.
8-track?
No,
that has not been cleared up, but that is a question I need to ask her. And I think it was the slow version too, because there's a fast, Derek and the Dominoes.
That's what they call my brother.
That's what they call me. I don't know if it was a fast version or the slow
So
version.
you're in the delivery room. Well, obviously.
I mean,
but,
I guess.
but there's like
allegedly.
there's a speaker, a CD player there, just like in there, ready to
I
go.
think it was a CD player.
Man,
I think that's what it was.
Did you guys have catering too? Like, what else is going?
No, but mom had me at 40. And,
Yeah.
And I was her last one, but her third, because I'm the baby. But she popped right back up and she said, I want a strawberry popsicle. And she popped right up, I swear to God. And the hospital gave her a popsicle, and the rest is history.
Wow.
She was ready to go on stage right then, huh?
I mean, she was conditioned.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, that's a sweet story. So, I mean, about what age did you start? And also, can you play guitar, I assume, piano, like all that stuff? Or
Yeah, I actually I started on piano. Funny enough, I did not stick with it. Started at piano, 6 years old. 10, I started playing guitar, and which was 16 years ago. By my playing, you would never know it, because I didn't do what I needed to do.
Yeah.
I didn't keep it up as much as I should have, but I know enough to get by.
yeah, and I mean, the other night I was, from a distance watching, but I mean, it was great. I mean, I thought you sounded awesome, and
Well, I lost my voice. This is a perfect time to do a podcast because half my voice is gone. But thank you for bearing with me.
yeah, of course. And then that was the first time I ever saw Monty play too. So
Oh, yeah.
we'll get him on here. You know Monty, correct? Over from Alley Taps and all that.
No.
Belcourt?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I do.
No, you don't. Do you?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was just with him. We love Monty.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, he played.
I don't know him well, though.
Gotcha. Well, yeah. So, and Lance, let's talk a little about you. So, you're originally from Tennessee as well, and obviously representing the beautiful Hick hat. I got one myself, but not the cool Masters green one. I got to get one of those. But yeah, let's hear about.
I got you.
Oh, heck yeah. Well, he's welcome back. So you are born and raised. You're a unicorn. Well, I guess are you born and raised in Tennessee too?
Sir.
Okay.
Born and raised in
I
Nashville.
didn't know if you guys had always been here, but
Arrington.
We're unis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unicorns, they call us.
Unicorns.
So you started Spintel, and so what got you to Spintel, and like what was kind of your mission that drove you to do that, and just tell us a little bit about it too.
Well, I never wanted to be in the music industry because I was born and raised in Nashville.
Naturally.
I was like, fuck this. Way too hard. And I had no musical ability. I couldn't
Got
play
you there.
backup triangle.
Yeah.
I could be a Flavor Flav though. I'm a good hype man.
I could see that. You are my hype man a lot of the time.
You're my hype man today.
Yeah.
I'm really good at it.
Yeah, you guys didn't know each other at all. Well, had met probably
Somewhere
briefly
along the way.
before, but yeah.
I have no
And
recollection.
I think you guys have a better connection
I was
already
in
than
the hospital
I did.
room. I was the doctor.
He pressed play.
Yeah, you press play.
Okay. What were you asking me?
Oh, it doesn't matter at this point. No, we're Spintel, yeah.
Okay. So I never really wanted to be in the music industry. I came out of college. I went to University of Tennessee and MTSU. And MTSU had one of the first ever entrepreneurship programs. And I was like, wow, okay. I spent 3 years in Knoxville and learned nothing except for degeneracy, I think.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, these are actually some classes I might learn something in. And it was because they were all taught by entrepreneurs and business owners. So actually learned some stuff. And that's when I was playing. I was broke as a joke in college. My mom's an inner city school teacher in Nashville. I had like $8 in my bank account. And then I started playing online poker. And I remember at the University of Tennessee, I won a satellite event into another satellite event that was free, like a free offering just to get people on the site. And then I won my way into a ticket, like a free ticket to the one of the first $1 million Sunday events. And I got 6th place for $68,000. And it was in my account in less than 24 hours. I bought everybody a shot on the University of Tennessee campus that week.
And how fast was it all out of your account?
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
So
That's a good magic trick there.
I had to play more events.
He's a
but
magic man.
I always wanted to be like Donald Trump, to be honest with you. I read The Art of the Deal when I was 14 years old. I wanted golden toilets. I wanted to build high rises.
They're easy to clean, I hear.
They are. Save cleaning costs. So I started a real estate development company. I had no idea what I was doing. And I basically, for my senior year project at MTSU, I stole an idea off the West Coast of like Class A office buildings to sell to like family offices and demise them. And so you could get mortgages like it was single like private residence, but do it for commercial property. And made a bunch of money. 2008 happened. I thought I was going to be a trillionaire in no time. Got kicked right in the dick. Got both the balls. And balls and shaft all kicked at the same time. And I liked it. Now,
And then
so
we created Spintel.
So then the journey. So when 2008 happened, I knew real estate development, nothing was happening. I mean, it was financial, institutional, bloodbath. And I had standing offers to be a professional poker player. So I went around the world, traveled the world, been to like 53 countries, lived in 10, just experienced the world, and then came back, started one of the first ever cryptocurrency hedge funds in American history. Then 2017 occurred. It was the biggest pullback in history. So I took all the bullets for everybody. Right when I opened the doors, 70% of the market dropped. So I was basically selling air to the investment class. They laughed me out of the room, and now it's a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and it's the future. So I've been a loss leader a lot of times, and that gets me to Spintel, right? So I started a technology development company, and we did like work for hire stuff, and I just hired a bunch of smart kids out of Vanderbilt, and I knew how to do deals. And it's just like, it's really a lot like building a real estate development, right? You need to know your product market fit, you need to know your price point, and you need to know how to collaborate with a lot of individuals, right? Yeah, to get it done. You got to hire the right framer, the roofer, architect, civil engineer. Same thing in technology. So I'm like, I could do this. So I, without knowing what the fuck I was doing again.
Been there.
Me right now.
So I started up, and then I met my co-founder, Rob Dalton. He had been in the business for 30 years. We were drinking buddies, actually. And
imagine that.
The words out of my mouth.
I used to drink, and I still do.
Yeah.
I dabble.
So Rob was he was the VP of Sony for like 12 years, and then VP of Curb, and then Epic Records. I think Mike Curb started the Epic imprint, if I'm remembering correctly. So he was like in the corporate chair. He had gotten over 100 songs to the top 10 on country radio, 25 number ones, worked with many, many of the biggest artists of, the 90s, early 2000s. And I was like, Rob, how did you have so much success? What's like your magic sauce? Not, and we're drinking buddies, right? And this 2 months, I like don't ever ask anyone in the music industry what they do or like even their name, right? I like play 5D chess. And finally he asked me what I did, and I told him. So he basically told me his secret sauce, and he was like, Lance, we download all of this airplay data from Mediabase, right? Because they have a monopoly on all their radio airplay data. And there was Nielsen BDS, and then they merged. So Mediabase actually powers all of the published charts, the Billboard charts, all of them, for any of them that have radio airplay in the equation. And he was like, well, we download all of this data, and we spend about 8 to 10 hours, whatever song we're working. We go to every single primary country radio station, and we look for how many songs that are ranked above me nationally that had not been added to a station's playlist, and how many ranked below me nationally that had skipped them in line, basically. So it was the first key performance indicator, KPI, right? Yeah. So I was like light bulbs went off. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? All the $1 billion labels do it like this. You need this information in real time. Yeah. Right? Like I can give you some examples of like working with like Shabuzi's team, and he got a number 1 and Skip Morgan Wallen because we saw attrition in real time.
What was the name of the song? Something about TipSee or something?
It was an ode to Dallas Jackson.
Thank you, Shabuzi. I appreciate it.
But he was actually going to go for his number 1 run the next week, right? And we started seeing this attrition happen like that, where there was a gap, right? And by creating the most valuable business intelligence analytics platform the music industry has ever seen, we were able to tell his team, go right now. You got 24 hours. And it came down to like 2 spins in Chicago. And that's like the value of the platform we created. So it went from spreadsheets to we've signed almost every major label, Universal, all their imprints in the country format.
Yeah.
BMG, Sony, Big Loud, Big Machine, Curb. I can go on.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean,
But that's funny. It's like from a fucking bar stool in a double
where it
wide
all
trailer
starts.
to having every major label pay me, and I didn't even want to be in this business. But I was like, I'm just a product market fit guy. I'm like, why is it done like this? Someone can do something about it. 6 years later, and $7 million is what it took to launch the product.
Yeah.
It was way harder than I originally anticipated.
Usually is. I mean, data is the new gold. So especially
It truly is.
in this industry, and especially with all this AI advancement stuff, like how's AI built from data? So
Absolutely.
excited to see what you guys do in the future, and maybe there might be some crossover between TipSee and
Well, that's
Spencer.
what I'm about to interview you now. You ready? Well, here's
Sorry, Mike. Got it again.
So we are both passionate entrepreneurs, and we care about the creator side of this business, right?
Absolutely.
And you created TipSee because you saw exactly what I saw in a different. There's so many pain points in the industry for maximizing your revenue as an artist and a creator. And tell us about your motivation of like why you created TipSee.
Yeah, so I think it originates kind of looking back to my childhood and coming up with my grandpa was a badass entrepreneur. He was a world champion boxer, 66-2. He created like one of the first air conditioned grocery stores, gas station chain, all these different things, and had like my dad and I think like 5 or 6 boys, and they're all, entrepreneurs as well. Dad's an entrepreneur, so it's in the blood. I've always wanted to do it. I've got about 10 plus years in the finance industry, and while it's a good background I have and a good way to make money, to me it's always been about I want to be an entrepreneur, but I want to do something I'm passionate about. And so I didn't travel outside the Southeast United States from Jacksonville, Florida originally. Go Jags! We're actually kind of good right now.
That's your definition of kind of good?
We're 3-1.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we just beat the 49ers. I didn't watch the game, so I'm not watching any more games this year. So we go and have a better record. So I just was like, all right, well, if I start something, I want it to be around something I care about, and I think is that always will hold my interest and all that. So even over the years with TipSee, I've come and gone and done a few different things now, of course, in the rodeo space, in finance space, in real estate, all kinds of different things. But TipSee is my main baby at heart. So the first bar I ever went to in Nashville was actually Legends Corner. It was prior to the big blow up in Nashville, where now everything's like 20 stories and every beer is $15 and, but still a great place. But I was just like, coming from small town Jacksonville, I was like, it's so cool that these artists are on Broadway and they're like just getting after it. And they're like doing it every day, sometimes twice a day for 4 hours. And everything depends on what's going in that tip bucket. And they're dealing with a bunch of drunk people. And you're essentially doing a sales pitch for $20 at a time. And so in theory, it's like if you show up to work and you half-ass it or aren't putting the 100% effort in, not, you're distracted, not able to perform, then you're not making money. You're not going, it's not even worth the parking to get down there. So to me, it's just like wild that, that many people are dedicated to the craft to focus on it, put that much time into it with the hope that something will happen. And so I just respect it a ton. And so the goal is to make it the first, and it is already the first drunk friendly way to tip bands. And so the way I built it was, it's not about TipSee Music, it's not about us. It's a cool logo, cool brand, all that stuff. But when you use it, it's about you scan the artist QR code, you pick your song that you want to listen to, and you get all the payment options, and you go back to drinking your beer, and the artist gets the money. It's all, easy transaction. That's what it's all about. But
didn't you gamify it too, where someone's got $100 bill for Take Me Home?
Yeah. So
like where it was like a competition, almost like an auction.
Yeah. So we do have features where, the main purpose for me is to get the artist the most amount of money possible. Make it easy. Because if you can't do that, it doesn't work. So then, if someone does say sign in or, go a step further into the process, they can, go to their song request and put more money on top of it, get to the top of the list and all that stuff. So therefore, like you said, gamifying it. But I don't want to peek under the hood too much because we are going through testing right now as we record this of some new stuff coming out. But I mean, my goal is to have as many payment options as available because, if I scan a QR code and I'm given like 6 options because my phone has 6 of the 10 options we offer, that's 6 opportunities for that artist to make money versus just one QR code of like, here's $3 for Freebird. Oh, no, that's $100 song. Oh, well, send it back to me. Oh, well, now you're only gonna get $2 back because there's a fee, and oh yeah, follow my Instagram. It's like, oh geez, like with ours, once you pay somebody, we then throw you on their Instagram to follow them automatically, and then it's all done. It's like you're drinking, and you don't even realize that you're using us, and that's the goal. But yeah, long term, there's a lot of different things we're building onto it because we want to become just the one-stop shop for artists, and outside of our brand, merchandise-wise, we also want to make it easier for artists to kind of rebrand themselves, have like logos made, merchandise, all that stuff. It all is one turnkey. But, we're doing some cool stuff, especially like on the big concert side stuff too. But, yeah, there'll be more to come down the road.
You're smart not to tell me everything.
Yeah.
I'll tell everybody everything about Spintel because I dare them to try.
But
if they want to spend years in the fetal position.
So I appreciate you asking, and I do feel bad because I don't want to make it all about us.
Oh, please.
But Layla,
I prefer.
back to you, or Tracy. Do you want?
No, I want some Tracy.
Yeah, let's
Me
go to
too.
Tracy
Y'all
now.
don't need
Tracy.
to
Yeah,
see.
let's go. We know the finale. We know who's the rock star here.
Yeah.
It's Tracy.
So,
No, it's like it's both of y'all.
Oh, humble legends.
Dude.
well, talking about going full circle, you looked at the poster behind you, right? There's the classic country night. So that's Nick Allagood and his band on the left, which is Blackout, down the middle of the wall. Yeah. And Jason Cross. So 11-9.
I
So
love Jason Crow.
yeah, that was like 2022, 2023. Yeah, so
Yes.
it was
Wow.
CMA Awards weekend or week, and so Tracy set up an event with Whiskey Bent upstairs. So we rolled out like a big red carpet. We did like
Hell yeah.
80s, 90s country night where everyone dressed in like old school
that was
country
fun.
gear. And
I
like,
feel like I was there.
I don't know if you, I hadn't,
I
I don't know if I'd met you yet, but you might have been there anyways. So
23.
Yeah, there was
So
a lot
that's
of
probably
people
22.
there.
That's when we first matched on Grindr.
that's right. Yeah, take me way back. God. Oh boy. But yeah, so
It was the friends section.
so yeah, Tracy, she's been active in various facets in the music world, and always been a big supporter of TipSee and myself. So I always appreciate that. But yeah, so tell me about how you got in the music world. And you can go actually, I want you to do 10 minutes, right?
10 minutes?
No, I know you didn't want to talk at all. So
Well,
She goes, 10 minutes?
so my daughter used to sing, and she still plays guitar. I got to play for Layla the other night, but she decided she didn't want to move to town. We're from Alabama. I said, well, I'm moving to Nashville. So here I am, managing Layla, and we're having a good time.
that's a really in-depth story there. I really appreciate all the details.
10 seconds.
I moved here, and I decided I wanted to host Songwriter Night. So I did that at Live Oak for 6 years.
Yeah.
Then I've been all over town hosting writers' nights. Then you helped me in Key West one year.
That's right. We did the Key West Songwriters Festival. That was fun.
I still do that. You
Yeah.
can do that again.
Man, that was
I need to do some of these fun things. in the
yeah.
industry.
It was fun. It was the thing
Okay.
is just like anything else with event wise, it's fun, but it's a lot to organize, put
Okay,
together.
yeah.
So once we get TipSee rolling again, because we're rolling out some new technology as well as going more national now out west and stuff. Then yeah, I definitely want to do it again. So are you still doing the same venues in Key West when you go down there? Or
Oh, I have 7 venues now.
7 venues now? Wow.
Too
What do you
many.
mean by you have them?
So
Well, I just host writers' rounds there.
so basically
So
the
And
I
this is
take-
in Key West.
Yes.
yeah, so the whole block, the week, like every bar that has a stage or whatever, they give up time blocks of like different writers rounds. And I think we did I was a part of like 4 or 5 of them. And it's funny because you're organizing it from here and then you get there. I'd never been to any of the venues. I'm just like, how many
Oh,
slots we
yeah.
got? What time slots? And how many people do I got to get? And so, yeah, it was fun.
Was this like your beta test ground for TipSee?
No, it was just more of a,
Where did you deploy it at first?
deployed it. Oh my gosh. The first time ever was actually when Taco Bell opened on 2nd Avenue. First ever venue.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Of course, had some bugs, but I mean, it still worked. But like anything else, any other release, it's going to have bugs.
So does Taco Bell.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love it.
Same.
That's what has the crunch, you know?
Oh God.
Oh, God.
So I have some more questions if you don't mind.
Yeah. Well,
So how long, so everyone likes to come to a good party. Not everyone likes to plan them and clean up afterwards.
I love to plan parties.
That's why you're a rock star. Someone's got to be the orchestra conductor of a great party and getting great people together. And Dallas worked with you on one of them, is that right?
So we did a few. I mean, that was probably my favorite one, just because it was like a little bit more dressy. It was full band. It was at Whiskey Bent's a historical venue on Broadway. It's like one of the original. Robert's Western World and Tootsie's and all that. You walk in and your feet stick to the ground a little bit. You need some character, you know. It's but then you go upstairs and it's just this cool venue that you didn't even know existed. And it was just cool. And it was like right after the launch, so it was like pretty fresh. And we've done some writers around at the original Live Oak. And
you did my birthday party that one year.
That's right. Yeah.
I had to leave halfway through.
Yeah, I'm singing Happy Birthday, and she's getting carried out.
I couldn't make it anymore. It was bad.
Yeah.
That's why I don't
It was your
drink.
birthday.
I'm like, happy birthday to Tracy. Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah. That's a good birthday. Yeah. But yeah, we'll get back to
guess.
doing it again. For sure.
Well, one thing I always think about when I hear something like that is like how many, like you going through all this effort to put it together, right? How many like fucking magical creators came together at that party that you guys put together, and how much like greatness came from it. There's no way to like track it. Right?
Oh yeah.
But like,
I know.
there could be like 5 number ones that came from, 1 year at Key West, and there's no way to like quantify it.
It was really cool. So the first artist to ever use TipSee before it was technically live, it was actually a mobile app. And I was like, no one's going to freaking download an app in a bar. It was Cassidy Daniels, who's an incredible songwriter for Liz Rose Music. Shout out to Cassidy Daniels.
She's incredible.
When this comes out, she'll actually be on a TV show. So by that point, which will be live. So
The TipSee TV show?
no, it's called The Road, like Blake Shelton and stuff. I believe. I literally just got back on social media the last week, so I'm catching up on a lot of things. But
I'm just saying, TipSee TV,
when I was
not a bad idea.
when we
Some would say maybe great.
this is TipSee TV technically. I mean, you put this on YouTube on a TV, and there you go. Now you're talking TipSee on TipSee TV.
Makes sense to me.
All right, now we got to keep rhyming here. The songwriter over here doesn't even one rhyme.
I'm off the clock.
What were we talking about again? So
Told
Cassidy
you not
Daniels,
to invite me.
Yeah. She was at first, I believe, just a songwriter when I met her. It was during COVID, so I was building a mobile app. I was like, no one's ever going to use this. I changed the web-based app with QR codes. And it was funny because she was like, oh, this is great. It's worked so. I was like, Cassidy, I don't even want to use this shit. No one's going to use this. So I pulled the plug on that first iteration. But so we've been good friends ever since. She did the national anthem for us last year at the Hondo. And actually, I think I put together her first round that she did when she was part of a trio back at Tin Roof on Broadway, probably in 22, 23. And then she started using TipSee as the real product years later, and now she's off doing great things. But I forgot where we're going with that. Oh yeah, how people have come from TipSee and all that stuff. Is that?
Yeah, it was just the question was like how you launched, and you said the first version you wouldn't even use yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's the same creative process as writing a number one hit, right? You might get a few bars or a chorus or something, and then you revisit it over a long period of time. And you iterate, right? And you test it out with real world experiences, and then you came out booming after that, right?
Yeah. So I think that, and you definitely can attest to this on the entrepreneurial side, is like you just gotta be honest with yourself and be like, hey, even if you invest a bunch of money into building something and it doesn't work or whatever, or it's not gonna work, like I'm just like, hey, like I'm not gonna use this. Like, why would I use this? So then I built everything to where I'm like, all right, I'm going to be the biggest critic every time of making sure that it works well and works great for the artists and stuff. But yeah, it's been a labor of love, but I'm glad to be getting it back on track. And but as you know as well, wearing many hats. So and as embarrassing or good as it is, depending who you ask, I do all the marketing myself. I built the whole studio myself, learned how to do all this stuff through our lovely assistant ChatGPT. I mean, I didn't know anything about cameras or lighting or any of this stuff, and literally I've just been doing research and figuring it out. Oh my God.
I'm not right in that.
This episode is going to be like, we're going to be talking and then like snap to laughing and then like,
They're gonna.
oh my
You
God.
have to show it all because they're gonna wonder like.
Yeah,
Why
we'll make a paywall for that, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah, he's thinking of making money.
Yeah.
So,
It's like my OnlyFans account.
Only tipsy. We'll do it.
perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Volunteers.
Let's get back to business. Layla, you're just getting
No, we're
scot free. You're scot free. Like we got to
not for long.
No,
So
I'm scared.
Hey,
let's get back to.
Can I have a beer?
What would you like?
I would like a Michael Waltrip Talladega Light
There we go. All right.
because it's one of the best beers I've ever cracked.
Oh
It's
man.
really good beer. I like it.
I agreed to do this podcast just because you had Michael Waltrip.
I mean, I would say it's probably one of the best beers out there, hands down.
No shit, it's really good.
It is.
For real.
It's super crisp.
Yeah. The thing is, so we did the last podcast yesterday, so we're running low on stock here. But because they flow so smooth.
Well, I would think Michael Waltrip would have, vehicle transportation that we get here very fast.
Yeah, that's true.
With additional inventory.
That'd be awesome, like a beer delivery NASCAR. They could do one of those trucks that races on
Now we're
Saturdays.
talking.
Truck series.
Now we got some
Speaking my
ideas.
language.
Now we stir
Yeah.
in the pot.
All right, so back to Layla and your music. So so we talked about your childhood, all that stuff. So as it stands currently, how long have you been like in Nashville actively pursuing like becoming an artist on your own and all that stuff?
Since I was 18, I signed a deal with a manager, producer, and started there, really building it up from there. But I started writing, as a teenager, like 16 maybe, when I really got into writing. My mom, for my 16th birthday, she got me a tailor, and that's, the rest is history. It's all it took.
Now, do you all write together a lot?
My mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny. She's one of those that she just talks in song, so you just got to be ready with a pen and paper.
Yeah.
So kinda, I guess, but not officially.
I just talk tipsy, so I don't know
Yeah.
anything about that.
So
well.
she just lives the song.
Yes, absolutely. And she's not one to sit down and how about this verse?
Yeah.
You just got to be ready.
Yeah, because she comes from that other generation where they didn't do writers
No.
retreats and sitting together. I mean, on the last episode I was talking about like Hank Jr.'s like, getting together for a writer's session. Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, that's
With
right.
with whiteboards and Sharpies and
Yeah.
Chat GPT and
No,
Yeah.
never.
Yeah.
Ever.
But no, I mean, to each their own. I mean, and it seems it definitely works, obviously, because there's other writers who are doing it.
the creative process is different. That's why that one just really smacked me. It's just totally organic and
Yeah.
authentic, and
Absolutely.
that's how beauty is created.
Yeah.
I dig that.
I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I was off social media since last December.
We haven't missed you.
And I'm sure. Yeah. Probably didn't even notice I was gone.
Oh my God.
But I
miss
remember like Delta Dawn blew up last year. We
yeah.
we used it for one of our reels last year. I was like, it's like that. It was just so funny how that like caught wind.
I know.
Do you know the story behind that? Or why?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Delta Dawn?
Tell our audience.
Uh,
They may not be familiar with this.
So you
story.
know how TikTok or Instagram, they have certain songs that like become popular that people are using over and over again for reels. Mm-hmm. Like, do you know Delta Dawn? Can you sing it?
Oh God, I
Give me,
can't
give,
sing
me,
nothing.
give me a little riff.
Yeah, yeah.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? I
Perfect.
lost my voice.
I feel like I'm on Instagram right now.
I like the raspy. Of it.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
But yeah,
Can't walk no line.
that was my most recent. Like, I was like, oh wow, and then of course I met you.
Yeah.
About a year later, but
I was just as confused because I was also on TikTok, and all of a sudden my mom's song is on every video, and
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah.
So you kind of gave new life to a different generation.
No.
Of a classic.
Not me.
So it's not,
Not me. Everybody
I
else
didn't-
did it for me.
Oh, I didn't know if you
Or-
incorporated that into a TikTok post or something.
No, I'm probably the only one that hasn't used
Yeah.
it.
And that makes so much sense too, right?
Yeah.
It's
And being new back to the social media game, are you on Instagram,
Yeah.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Go ahead and just say your handles so that way we can capture that, because
Yeah.
I always forget to do that at the end.
Layla
Just
Tucker Music all the way around.
all the way around?
Yeah, TikTok,
Makes it easy.
Instagram is it.
Awesome.
there was one guy that stole the handle on Instagram. He's no longer with us.
We got it back. Yeah.
I'm frightened.
No, I actually have a serious question about that. So there's all of these ways where you can build your audience, right? So, I mean, it's a very fragmented distribution atmosphere now. So it's like for an artist, it's like, where do you spend your time and what kind of content are you creating? And you can overlap with like
Yeah.
Instagram Reels and TikTok and YouTube Shorts
Yeah.
and some of that stuff overlaps. But it's like where do you how do you pick where to put your bandwidth?
Well, a prayer, thoughts and prayers.
That's in prayers and algorithms.
Yeah, yeah, that. I spell that.
I can't spell too good.
That's a good question. That's one thing that I'm lacking right now. It's content. It's a pain in my ass
Yeah.
trying to pump that shit out.
That's part of the game nowadays.
Yeah, and honestly, like I don't really have an answer for you because I just post what I like,
Absolutely.
And that's one thing I'm lacking, and it's so important nowadays. And I'm trying to get on that level. I'm trying to, I don't know. It's important because without it, I mean, nobody's even gonna look at you, pretty much.
Yeah, it's I think you got a few music videos out too, and
Yeah.
and obviously you got stuff on Spotify and all that
Yeah.
stuff too. So
I mean, usually my go-to is just a guitar and a camera.
Yeah.
It's just you just sing and you just sing.
Yeah, and
film it.
literally some artists that I have helped kind of give direction to
Yeah.
in my like lens of which I haven't had a lot of experience in the music industry, but I have had a lot of experience in the music industry, and I don't know technology, and I understand, how to create audiences from like a technical perspective, I guess, and know what content hits. And,
Yeah.
and it's like, I've mentored or given as much of value as I could to like up and coming artists, and they were built literally millions of followers
Yeah.
across platforms, just like literally with a camera in her car.
It's so simple, but for some reason it's so hard for me because one, I can't take myself seriously. You know, and
but you're getting better at it.
I
mean,
am.
You're posting a lot of things.
yeah, probably things I probably shouldn't be.
It's
having
okay.
fun.
People like to see that.
Yeah, they do.
Well, absolutely. And I think like TikTok content, for example, it gives like your audience or your fan base a way to have insights into who you really are. right?
Totally.
And then
They feel like they're there.
And then the heartstrings get attached. It's like, that's my girl, that's my sister, like that's my future lover, whatever.
yeah, that's the thing is like authenticity is
Lock me up.
is the big thing nowadays. I mean, and the thing is everyone's scared to
Yes.
get out there and be authentic, but that's all people actually want. It's not what they're saying they want, but it's,
No,
it's
it's
what
what
actually
they
works.
want.
I was just talking about this last night. Everything is so fake nowadays that people are desperate. They are starved for authenticity and rawness and honesty because
Chill bumps.
not many people are providing that.
Yeah.
Especially in the music industry. But the ones who are, we all know, it's clear.
Yeah.
And true authenticity can be seen by everyone.
Yes.
Everyone has this intrinsic ability to see authenticity. And
Yes.
it's like, even if it's like, if country's not your jam, or like, you can be like a hip hop person and be like, that one's real.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's very valuable. And that's the platforms that social media gives you, is like insights into who you are as a person. And it's very valuable for artists.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, get better at it then.
What are you doing later?
Well, yeah, we'll be.
need a
I mean,
mentor.
obviously, you'll get some clips here. So
Obviously, I'm banned.
yeah,
Yes, you
there'll be a blob over here, just like a black or a gray square.
TikTok, China.
Shane.
I'm banned.
Now, now our algorithm's going way down.
Layla's not, so we gotta.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's why I got into technology to manipulate the algorithms.
Manipulate.
So, are you working on anything in particular right now, like albums, songs?
Well, right now I'm just trying to make money, honey.
Are you writing a song right now?
And I am now.
Making money, honey.
That's a hit.
Are you playing gigs like on Broadway and stuff yet, or
No,
or are you wanting to?
I don't play on Broadway typically. I visit there.
Yeah.
I like to spend my time there sometimes.
We all do.
Yes, as one does.
Coming from the room of room. I said room. Coming. I
little
keep
while.
going back to this hospital room. Press play.
Now,
Like, coming from the womb of a walking legend. So you didn't have to kick no shit with those boots on Broadway.
well, I mean, I have done those shows down there, and the two times I did not turn out well because my brain, I don't know, they're superheroes down there. How they remember all those dang lyrics? I
Yeah.
can't even remember my own lyrics, and I don't know. They're like human jukeboxes.
I don't
It's
see how they
incredible.
do it
Exactly.
either.
It's wild.
Yes.
Nick, who is on that poster, I said this in the last episode, but he was my top artist. He crushed it. I think I can now say this because he's been retired from Broadway for a while. But I remember some of the gigs I saw over $2,000-$3,000 in tips in
Yeah.
4 hours.
Oh yeah.
Over $20-$30 people or 20-30 people using TipSee in one show. I'm like, how are you doing this? I was like, can you teach every other artist how to do what you do? And so it
It's
was
like
just-
John Stone, the legend.
John is great. I haven't talked to him about TipSee yet, but maybe one day we'll get there.
John
Wait,
saved me.
Are you talking about John Stone from the other night? Okay,
He
I'm
saved
thinking
my
of what's his name that plays Kid Rocks?
Yes, that's the John Stone I'm talking about. There's another John Stone.
Okay, yeah.
He was one of the co-founders of Grindr. The other John Stone.
He said it with such a straight face.
I know. I thought he meant Grindhouse.
It could be. I'm full of shit.
They're actually part of the same entity, no relation, but same
No
company.
relation.
But yeah, I forgot where I was going with that now.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, golly, Lance is just. Oh yeah, so yeah, Nick was killing it on TipSee, and then now he moved his beautiful family up to Maine, and they have a merchandise company, which is now we're hopefully by the time this episode comes out, got a new kind of thing coming together where we're putting out new merchandise, new branding, new logos, new everything, and yeah. I need to make like a TipSee Mount Rushmore one day of like the legends that I've had come through and what they've done. Some of them don't want it out there yet.
I look forward to being on it.
Yeah, well,
banned.
you might be on a different.
No Mount Rushmore for me.
Yeah, we'll find
Mount
a
Slushmore.
we'll find a place for you. So, other than other than your mother, of course, who are your bigger inspirations and your idols when it comes to the music industry?
I'd probably say Ronnie Millsap for one.
Oh,
Number one is Ronnie.
I love
He's
Ronnie.
my man. Merle Haggard, Patsy Cline. I'm kind of the Eagles and Skinner, of course. I'm kind of stuck in a different year.
Yeah.
Lately, I've just kind of been stuck in the 70s. By lately, I mean the past 10 years. So yeah, I'm pretty old school all the way around.
I mean, that sounds coming back.
Authentic and old school.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
that's
what I like. I can't help it.
That's why Zach Top blew up so quick, I think.
Yeah.
Because he is like a
Authenticity.
reincarnation
he's
of
an amazing
Alan Jackson.
case study too.
Yeah. I remember I saw him the first time almost like a year and a half, 2 years ago in like a loser's parking lot thing.
cool.
And man, that guy sounds really good and sounds like kind of like he's like the next Alan Jackson. And then literally within like 6 to 9 months, he was like one of the top artists in the country. I was like, okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, he's really cool.
But yeah,
Katie Dean signed him at Galaxy, and I was playing golf with her, and it was amazing to hear her tell the story of how he was signed.
Really?
And it was literally kind of authentic. He was playing like riffs on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and it was just totally
saw some of
authentic,
that.
and it was literally old school throwback, right? And everybody was racing to like keep up with Morgan Wallens and Shaboozies and this ever evolving cross pollination of formats that was happening, and it was like there was this huge gap that I saw. But what do I know? I'm a data analytics guy, right? But
Yeah.
I just saw this gap, and like hearing her articulate like how that happened, and she's an absolute boss. Like she's awesome. And like that's how Zach Top got signed, and she saw that, she recognized that, and is like, I think that's the best thing you can be is yourself.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
For better or worse.
So,
yes, you're not going to get everybody.
so the video I saw with your mother was, I think the song's called "I'm a Mother's Daughter" or something.
Yep.
Is that right? Okay.
Mother's daughter, yeah.
Yeah, which most daughters are.
Yeah.
For those wondering at home.
And just for the record, there would be no men without women.
Okay, I never know what he's gonna say. I'm gonna get
He's shaking in his boots.
Yeah, I paid double for this edit. But all right, so that performance, I mean, from what I can see from a video, is awesome. So with that being said, what other stages have you played at that level? And where was that venue? It looked pretty decent size. I mean,
I'm not too sure which venue you're talking about, but I've played a lot of venues
with her?
with mom. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I grew up on the road, going out on the road and singing with her on stage.
In my brief discovery, I just saw like a handful of videos. So I didn't know if it was a thing where she pulled you out occasionally. But you guys play a lot together?
Well, we were for a while until then I started kind of doing my own thing, and now I just kind of go out.
So now she's the competition.
No, hell no.
No, I'm kidding.
Destined to fail if I'm competing with that.
And don't bite the hand that puts you into the world.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're damn right.
Through the womb.
Don't buy the
right.
hand that hit play.
And
Now,
Yeah.
no, but you bring up a good point, right? So like, a lot of people come to town that's not from royalty of Nashville, right? So how is the dichotomy of you wanting to do your own thing and be out of because when you're born to great parents and very successful people, it's hard because you want to make your own way in life, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you don't want anyone to say that it was because of this. It's because of your talent and your inspiration and your creative spirit, right?
absolutely.
So how do you juggle that?
Those are two big shadows, real big shadows. Basically, I just do the damn thing.
Yeah.
I go out and play, and but I wouldn't be here without her.
Right.
I'm not shy about it, or I'm not trying to hide it or pretend like I don't need her. Like she did. It's all on my own.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna deny that because it would be false.
Yeah.
Because without her, I would be nothing. It is just getting out and doing the damn thing. Getting out,
Love that.
playing these shit shows, and playing good shows, and touring and renting the vehicles and going out on your own. And it's
Cutting your teeth.
cutting your damn teeth. That's it.
And I mean, I will say, don't ever lose the authenticity because you definitely have it. And I'm telling you, like, it's
I
just,
agree.
You get out there, so
Thanks, y'all.
you're definitely talented from everything I've seen the other night, and then also from the videos I've seen. And so yeah, like it's just
Thank you.
your version of like, so everyone that comes into town, it's hard, obviously, and they're gonna look at you as oh, yeah, everything was given to you
Yeah.
or whatever. But to be honest, you're coming from, you've experienced the good stuff already. You've already been there. Now you're like, all right, well, I'm still starting here, and then now it's my turn to go from here up. So it's a different experience, and I would argue maybe even harder in a way, because now there's an expectation set prior to, and you're kind of you're trying to create your own thing, but you
can say that. I can't, but it's got it comes with its own set of challenges.
Yeah.
But it's definitely certainly privileged in the fact of who my mom and my dad are. My dad, he's a songwriter, but just when I've experienced all the good stuff with my mom, but my dad, I go to my dad's house and it was a totally different world. It was normal and felt good.
Yeah.
But with mom, it was wild. It was not normal, not in a bad way. It just wasn't. It was just different. I owe it all to both of them, and it's certainly hard to walk that line between being privileged and cutting my damn teeth, because I'm never not gonna give her credit or him credit.
Right.
But yeah, some from the outside looking in, if those who may not know me, they might think otherwise, that I coattails and whatever. But once you get to know me, you learn real quick.
Yeah, sure. It's easier for other people to point from the outside. But,
totally.
I think in your shoes, you can't even listen to it. It doesn't matter.
No, because I know.
Yeah, you got solid people around you supporting you. So
thank y'all.
Yeah.
And mom, she really, really tries to get me out on the road with her more often than I'd like to.
Yeah.
But I think she might be slowing down a little bit as far as touring goes. So I think I might join her on that last little run or however long.
I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soak it and take it. I mean, that's, career aside, I mean, you just got to enjoy that.
Yeah. And I say she's slowing down, but she's probably going to be singing straight to the grave.
Yeah.
Her and Dolly will be
Dude, we can't help it.
She's got that energy.
In 2057, they'll be rocking.
She got that dog in her.
Yeah. So I guess I'll take a step back here. So how did you guys meet each other and all that stuff? How did that work? That sounds like a good story that I just stumbled upon.
Tracy, take it away. A mutual friend, ex-friend, not even a friend, but a mutual person brought us together.
Sounds like they don't have a name.
No, they don't. They really don't.
No.
For good reason.
Jane Doe #1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank God.
But no. That person brought her to me.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah. And here I am with y'all, and it's nice being.
That's a great story.
I love how succinctly
Listen,
you
Linda.
told that story.
The detail, I feel like
juicy
I was
nuggets
there.
all over the place.
I feel like I lived it.
Well,
We met and then here.
one day we can tell the story.
Yeah. That story's
Just wait for it.
That story's for after the podcast.
That's for Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yeah.
That's for God.
I'm out here, I'm cutting about 15 to 20% of what he's saying, and they just cut 15 to 20% of their whole business relationship. And
It was a long journey.
this podcast might go from an hour to about 30 minutes. Quick.
30 minutes of greatness.
Run,
Who needs an hour?
China.
Oh my God.
China would be 2, 3.
That's so fucking good.
All right. As we get ready to wrap up here, I'll get prepared for our Sip Tour members. So before we do that, Lance, any last questions? And Tracy, anything you want to talk about? And obviously, we'll finish with you and everything you want to. It sounds like there's nothing.
Hope y'all learned a lot.
Yeah. I'll just be getting nice while you guys do that.
I apologize for upstaging you with my talent, my wit, my humor.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just honored to be on here, brother, and I appreciate your efforts putting this together.
Yes.
And
What about my efforts in editing this afterwards?
That's why you hire people for that.
Yeah, a couple.
Give me your glasses.
Yes, sir. Well, and really,
Me?
I would just like to be serious for a second. That the one reason why I love Dallas and I wanted to be on here wasn't to upstage you. It was to honor you because you are a great entrepreneur and you care about artists and creators just like I do. And I thought this would be an amazing story. And as someone who grew up with their mother and their sister loving the Tucker family, I was like, what an amazing opportunity. And you live up to the billing.
Lord.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, I appreciate those kind words.
But anyways, I think I was trying to give Dallas a compliment, which I really didn't like. So I had to completely.
I made him say
obfuscate.
that. Okay.
Who's paying you?
No, but Dallas, I appreciate this effort, and let's rock this out. Let's make it. Let's make it big.
No,
I'll never be invited back.
And yeah, I mean, Lance has always been a good friend of mine, and obviously making also music technology. So we knew each other before the entrepreneur relationship came about, but we're obviously drinking buddies. And to my amazement, we played the Hick together, which is the hat obviously he's wearing. And he had just got done playing a full round of golf where he did, I think, a shot a hole, per usual. And I'm rolling
Allegedly.
up. Yeah. And I'm coming up just like, well rested, stretched out, stretched out.
What's that
He had
like?
both his legs over his head. It was weird.
And got the clubs all locked in. And my friends were from out of town. Were like, this guy's gonna be able to play golf with us. And I was like, yeah, I know he's pretty,
I'm an oak.
tuned up. We get on the first tee, and he just absolutely bombs it and proceeds to just crush me on the course the rest of the day. So
I don't even remember playing.
yeah, he doesn't remember playing. I mean, he might have been sleeping in the golf cart half the time, and he, beat me by 50 strokes. I mean, it's pretty embarrassing how I thought I was like, oh, I'm getting better, and I'm just like, nope.
Well, I grew up playing competitive golf, and I got into technology. Women, whiskey, and weed.
That's right.
It threw my game off.
Well, your bad game was better than the other three people playing with us, including me, which was mind blowing. But no, that was a great
love
time,
doing
and
that.
I also love the Hick. So anytime you want to have me back out there and
Do
hack it up.
y'all know the story of the Hick?
No.
Oh, this is a great story.
All right, so the Hick is this.
Well,
Me?
as you tell this,
I'm the
please tell the story one time so we don't have to cut this up.
that was rude and uncouth. I will try. Okay. All right. So the Hick is the second oldest country club in the state of Tennessee from 1926.
A little history for you.
Yeah. And it was, it's over, in the Old Hickory area.
Shit.
A bunch of courses out there, Opryland and everything is. And they were going to tear down this country club. It was originally built for the DuPont factory workers in 1926. So it was meant to be like a blue collar country club, right? It was one of the biggest manufacturing facilities in Nashville. So that was early on, right? So, and then it evolved over the years. Kind of fell in disrepair because it was in a side of town where the urban sprawl kind of got there, even though the lakes are out there. It took a little time. So Steve Smith, they were going to tear it down and build a bunch of condos. Who wants that? Some tall and skinnies, and it was going to take a piece.
Kind of a weird place of town to do that too. To be
Yeah,
honest.
for real.
Yeah, and it was gonna tear down a piece of Nashville history, right? And Steve Smith is such an honorable man in this way, right?
For real.
He always invests. He's a dreamer, And he was like, I'm going to save this country club, and he
Saved a lot of places.
I thought you were going to say, I'm going to save this country. I was like, wait, is he running for president?
Well, he's
now?
also did that during COVID. He was on Fox
true.
News.
Yes, sir.
He was literally saying what everyone else was too scared to say, and that's why I have the highest
Utmost.
amount of respect for him. And I was doing the same thing on my little scale, right? I didn't have that platform that he had, going on Fox News, and he put himself out there, and that's the bravery and the essence of American.
Yeah.
Of an American, that loves his country. So he took all that risk, but he also took the risk of buying that country club, and he basically made it, the honky tonk of country clubs.
Oh, it's the coolest golf course ever. I mean, it makes me want to be a better golfer, or just at least hang out there.
So everyone there is fun. Everyone there is from the salt of the earth. I mean,
Is it the big white?
yeah, it's the big white.
The big White House?
Yeah, he built that.
Dude,
yeah.
I didn't know he owned that.
Yeah, he owns it.
I had a meeting there a couple weeks ago.
Did you really?
Sure did.
Did you get a hat?
Nope.
You got to get a hat when you go to the
You got to go with me. I'd buy
Please.
everyone that comes with me. Did I buy you a hat?
No, I bought it myself. I'll send you the receipt.
I probably charge you double.
Yeah.
I will definitely get you a new one. You like?
It's
You
got to
like
be
this
John
one?
Deere
I like
green.
the Masters green.
In this one, this one was
Well, the
sweet
thing
when
is,
saw
I
it
wore the
together.
blue one too much, and I tried to, washing a hat is always a risk. And then once it loses its shape, you're like, oh. So I need a new one.
Yeah, so everyone gets Hick hats, but the a final part of the story is it's like this ecosystem for the music industry too, right? So there's like old school members that have been there for 50 years and we love them too. They're kind of the anchors. And now like I was watching Masters Sunday and Hardy sits down with his dad right next to me out of nowhere. And I'm like, hey, Hardy, what's up? Yeah. And then John Daly's out there drinking
It's everywhere.
drinking his 70th good boy of the day.
Yeah.
Telling my girlfriend that he wants to make babies with her.
John Daly's bar is now the Florida State bar, by the way, which is just a primo combination.
Oh my gosh.
I went to Florida State. So
That's the only way I'll
I
watch
didn't even
Florida
graduate
State.
high school.
I had this moment where we're really good. We did just lose.
That's why
to
you're so
Virginia,
smart.
but we play Miami tomorrow, and hopefully that will be the rescue factor for our season. But enough about that.
Yeah, long story short, the Hick is really special. It's a special place for the music industry and very cool.
Yeah.
It helps that I'm the club champion.
Are you really?
No.
I lied.
Well, we have a separate club championship, which I'm the only one in, and I win that.
That's all that matters.
I'm like Chevy Chase from Caddyshack. Like I don't keep score, but I whip everyone's ass.
All right. Well, as we start to wrap up here, I'm pouring a little bit of our one of our partners here. Go ahead and pass it around here and just pour your own there. You're all adults. But yeah, so this is Four Branches Bourbon. This is the Founder's Blend. The primary, help the lady out.
I mean,
the primary blend
very uncouth of me.
that they sell. I mean, here in Tennessee, Florida, Arizona. I mean, it's all over the country, and it's blowing up. It's really good stuff.
Don't have me pour.
I was actually just at an event with them last night over at Harper's, the steakhouse over downtown. And so I finally got to meet. So I've been really close with two of the founders and just met the other two. And not obviously, but also Randy Couture is involved with it. So I got to meet him, obviously a legend with the UFC. But their mission is great. They're actually a startup too. They're out there just trying to expand the brand. And technology is hard, but getting the bourbon or just any kind of alcohol brand out there is already tough. So, but the thing is, they're dedicated to the quality of the product, the mission, the brand, like everything. And so I haven't told this story yet. So can you hand me the bottle again? Actually, I got a bottle right here. This is the very nice one. We'll open this one day for a special episode. Maybe Lance will be back if he makes me edit.
It
less.
will be special if you have me back.
But no, so in just the last 3 years of launching this bourbon, they have raised over $500,000 for first responder charities already. Wow. So to think you're building a business in the most competitive industry or one of the most competitive industries in bourbon, and you're also able to raise $500,000 for these charities is just so cool. But yeah, so with Four Branches, instead of drinking to forget, we sip to remember. So
That's right.
First off, Layla, do you have anyone special that you sip to remember or appreciate or,
Well, I actually I do some work with our vets.
Oh, really?
I'm a part of an organization called Freedom Sings that was started by Don Goodman, one of
that's
the
awesome.
greatest writers of all time. And so we do music therapy for vets. So yeah, all of them.
That's great.
They're all like my best friends, and their stories are incredible, and that's something I'm very passionate about. So seeing that and hearing that, I'm so happy to be here and a part of that.
Yeah.
I'm happy to drink it too.
Yeah, well, and I will tell you right now, like all that aside, it's great bourbon.
Yeah.
Like it's we can go ahead and try a sip here, and Lance will get to you here.
Cheers.
In a second. Cheers, guys.
Tracy, we would cheers you, but you've been sober for 24 hours.
Yeah. It's good, isn't it?
I'll put some here on my cheers.
24 hours.
Yeah. Very good.
You got to start
Very
somewhere.
And at the event last night, they were
Next
making,
year, maybe.
actually I have these little cards here. They put these in liquor stores and stuff, but they had all the different drinks they make. They had an espresso martini made with this, and I was like, wow. But I'm sitting here, my guys, like, I feel weird kind of drinking an espresso martini here, but I'm like, this is just too good.
He's like a special forces, like
Yeah.
alpha lion. He's like
Just sitting
sipping
here.
on a martini.
I was like, can y'all put this in like a tumbler or something so I don't look like a sissy here? But
he's like, bro, my street cred was going down.
I've been recording podcasts all day and then doing normal work while buzzed. It's a little tough. So that's why from now on, I'm not recording these things in the morning. But yeah, no, they're great dudes to work with, and I'm excited to be part of the brand and help them build it, getting it out there, and probably something good for y'all to get connected with. Maybe it's something they can.
Yeah, we need to do that.
I would. I'd love to be a part of
Because
that.
I think they're technically based here in Tennessee, and they'll correct me if I'm wrong. I know they will. They might do an airstrike here in my house or something. No.
Don't piss off special forces.
Never,
But
ever.
last but not least, Lance, who do you sip to remember? Is there anyone special in your life from the armed forces or just in general?
Let's stay on brand with that too, because like I love my country more than anything, and as someone that started Tennesseans for Trump in 2008 to challenge Obama before anybody even saw that like he was the man to save this country.
So much for no politics.
And I'll tell you what, I don't give a fuck. And I just want to say thank you to all of our men and women in the armed forces, because like they're saying, I feel guilty every single day because like I didn't make that sacrifice, and but I try and help them when they come home.
Yes, because nobody else is.
Exactly, and that's when our government abandons them almost, and then the VA and the care they get at the VA hospitals and that's exactly it. And there's all kinds of different ways, and to find these great men and women with these unbelievable skill sets and acclimate them back into society to use these phenomenal skill sets that they have.
Just got chills.
And it's powerful, and it's like it's like our friend Matt Murphy, and there's other ones that like have been special forces for years and years, and they come and they want to take on the challenge of child trafficking.
Yeah,
right? And it's like we need the greatest warriors
to tie it all together. The glass I'm drinking out of is Operation Light Shine. So
and he's a good friend of both Dallas and I. And just mad respect for everything that he's been able to do, and it's I think that's where we were maybe able to add a little value. I don't know how much, but just on the business side, right? So these warriors go out, and it's exactly who we need to like lead this fight. Yeah, and it's like but then you get in the business world, and it gets a little convoluted and fragmented. And it's like, so I just try and help in any way I can with the skill sets that I have. Yeah, and it's I just cheers to everyone in the armed forces.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you for protecting us and our freedoms. They're fleeting quickly, and we need more great men and women to stand up.
That's right.
Did you come from a military family? I didn't.
My grandfather was.
I care so much.
My grandfather was an undergunner on a bomber. When they were.
That's where they have the dome right on the bottom of the plane.
Exactly. It was the highest probability of death.
Yeah.
And you had to be a certain size. And he was like this 5'3" firecracker. Everyone called him Spec, but no one fucked with Spec. So he went on like 17 or 18 missions, I think. And so he had one of those old school like army tattoos with the dancing women on his arm.
Oh, that's cool.
And every time I'd go over to his house, he'd go, "She don't dance like she used to."
Well, yeah,
I love it.
That is one of the craziest things, like in terms of like that position in the military. So you know what I'm talking about? So it's like they had the old planes that was it World War II?
Yes.
Okay, so they're flying over and there's
invasion of Normandy, and
it's essentially like a glass bubble with a double 50 cal machine gun in there, and you're just crammed in there praying to God that the anti-air is not going to shoot the bottom of the plane, take the plane down, and or just shatter the glass with you in it.
Yeah.
And they were pumping out bombers as fast as they could, right? And that's when all the women in America were in the manufacturing facilities,
no safety
building
checks,
the planes, right?
Exactly,
and then sending them over, and there was like no safety checks; they were just going, right? So, like,
and if something came, and
the wheels only worked about 50% of the time, and guess what happens?
Wheels
to the
are
guy?
important.
Guess what happens to the guy?
Really important
in the bubble.
Oh yeah,
you smash like a bug.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And then if that plane is still reusable to their standard at the time, they throw another wheel on there, change out that pod, and that guy's like, "Wait, this plane just did what?" So I mean, that's just getting off the runway. I mean, that's just wild.
And there was a bunch of 18-year-olds that literally were storming the beaches of France and you know, and the huge effort that it took. And it's like, if you look at the 18-year-olds now,
oh my God.
we couldn't storm a fucking hot dog stand.
Yeah. It is wild, the things that people had to do back then to protect our freedom. And it's, so anyways, I love being partnered with Four Branches, and of course we still, we obviously love being with Michael Waltrip too. I mean, the two most American beer and whiskey brands ever. I mean, that's a total blessing. So thank you guys for being part of this. And thank you guys for being a part of this second episode. So we're still figuring everything out. Me, myself, and I always say we, as if like there's somebody helping me with like this.
But when Dallas blows up and he takes over Joe Rogan, I'll be like, I was on the second episode.
By then
I made him.
By then I'll be like, all right, we're not cutting Lance anymore. We're just gonna let him talk.
Just let him say what he wants.
Next time I'll have my voice.
Maybe this is my calling.
You're on the right spot.
God. We'll get a lot of coaching before we lock that in long term. But
media training.
But no,
we're gonna drink some great libations and get a little tipsy.
Well, as we wrap up here, is there anything else you guys like to plug before we jump off? I mean, just if you want to say your social media handles one more time.
Layla Tucker Music and Freedom Sings USA. Thank you to our vets and Jimmy Miller. I love you.
Lance, anything you want to plug for Spintel or?
Instagram's at Big Daddy Sugar.
No, it ain't.
That's the company Instagram. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know it's real anymore.
You can follow at Spintel Music. We do like we try to honor every number one hit that we're expanding into all formats. So it's fun to watch, and we throw a bunch of like data points on there too for the nerds out there. You want to nerd out with me? Follow.
Awesome. And Tracy, I know you really wanted to talk as you take a sip of water here as we wrap up. Anything you want to throw in here? I mean,
no.
What's your company?
Just no. Okay.
Management company.
You're iconic.
What?
Your management company name?
Magic Hills Artist.
That's right.
That's right. Magic Hills Artists. We've done a few thing or two there.
Magic Kills Artists. Love that.
That's right there on the poster.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for talking tipsy with us today. When you see a lot of breaks in the episode, it might be because of somebody here, but
allegedly.
I'm sure some of these people will be back, and I appreciate all support. Thank you, Michael Waltrip Brewing Co. and Four Branches Bourbon. We'll see you soon.